Hi everybody, Leah here with your weekly card reading starting Monday the 27th of July 2020. We're going to draw cards for the start of the week, the middle of the week and the end of the week. Keep in mind this is guidance only. At any point you can make different decisions and turn things around. You might also, if you don't already, you might like to follow my Facebook and Instagram pages, Leah Lloyd Healer, for the daily card readings. And quite often they tie in really nicely with these weekly card readings, so that's good. Okay, so at the start of the week, we have the card of Justice. Now, this card it's a card of karma, really. So if you have been fighting for something, if you are trying to achieve something and you have been acting honorably and in the best interests of everybody, then this is a good outcome. This is you getting the outcome that you want and desire. So that is really good. If perhaps you haven't been doing all of that, then the outcome may not be in your favor. However, that's not particularly a bad thing either, because this is for your soul growth. Everything we experience is about learning and growing, and that's why we come here. For this human experience is to do that. So even if on the outside this doesn't look like a great outcome for you, look for the positives in it. Look for how this whole situation or process, whatever it is for you, look what it has taught you, look at the benefits, look what it has actually given you, and find the good in that, because there will be some good there for you. We also have the card of Judgment, so try to refrain from judging yourself or anybody else involved in this situation. See it for what it is. Accept the gifts of growth and learning, and then move on from it. Midweek, we have the Knight of Air. So there's some fast movement now with this card coming in. So I think something's resolving at the start of the week, whether you see that as good or bad, it's done and you're moving on. Now, you are being told to be very careful with reviewing your options and your choices and how you want to move forward with this. And interestingly, we have the card of Denial here, and we also have the answer is no. So really take the time to look at your options and just notice how they make you feel. Do they feel good? Does it feel like you're kind of doing something because you feel like that's what's expected of you or what you should do, but it's not really what you want? This is an opportunity for you to really do what you want. So be very clear about that, about what that is. The denial card, I feel like for some of you, is that you're not being honest with yourself about what it is that you want, and you're going, oh no, that's, I'm good with that, or I don't want that, or but deep within you do. So really take some time to get clear with yourself about what it is that you want, and then make sure you're making choices that are in alignment with that. Now, at the end of the week, we have Two of Water. Now, this is a really beautiful card for relationships. And interestingly, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. So you have two, soulmate cards here about relationships. So this could well be a relationship for you, a new one. It could be one that you're already in, changing, improving. The Two of Water can also be about forgiveness, and we do have on the bottom of the deck the forgiveness card, and we had that last week. So for some of you, that is still a process that you are working through, so keep going with that. We have the card of Loneliness, and this is very much about even if you are not in a relationship, it's a reminder that you're never actually alone. And if you can get very comfortable with your own company and look for the gratitude in that, then you will start to attract something to you. So I think if you are feeling that loneliness at the end of this week, really just sit with that and accept that that might be your current situation, but you can change how you look at that. You can change how you feel about that. And when you do that, this is coming in to you. But you've got to be in the right frame of mind and headspace to attract that to you. We also have the new lifestyle or home card. So for some of you, you might be changing your lifestyle a little bit to actually go out and meet someone, to get out of this funk of feeling lonely and putting yourself in a position where you can meet someone new. For others of you, perhaps this relationship is moving to a new level where you're actually moving in together or talking about purchasing a home together. So however this relates to you, I think it's going to be very different for each of you. But take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We also have on the bottom of the deck the card of simple things. And so this is a reminder, again, to just take some time out to just look at what is in your life and everything you can be grateful for, and all of those little things that, might not seem like big events or circumstances in your life, but they make up a really happy life. So really take perspective this week. Have a really good, honest look at your life, about what is in your life, how it's going, what you want, and then work out how you're going to get that, because you're not going to get that by sitting in judgment or feeling sorry for yourself, which is, quite often comes up with that loneliness card. It's not going to come by holding on to anger or regret, and that's where the forgiveness cards come in, and you're certainly not going to get it if you're pretending to yourself you don't want it. So really pay attention to that denial card too. The card from my healing cards this week is breathe. Just take a moment. Anything that happens that doesn't feel good or doesn't feel right or isn't what you wanted, before you respond or react to that, just take a moment and just breathe and really check in and go, why am I responding that way? What is it specifically that is upsetting me right now? And when you do that, then you can respond appropriately to what is actually bothering you, rather than just a general, response to feeling not great. So while this doesn't seem like a very happy, uplifting, wow, what a week reading, this really is a week of growth and getting what you want in your life, and you're setting the foundations for something better, which is coming, but you have to make the space for it, and you have to be in that right headspace to receive. So I really hope that helps this week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.